Hi, New Providence teachers and students. It's Mrs. Nagel, and I'd like to help you today to learn to manage your apps on your iPad. I'm going to go over how to create a folder to store like apps together, how to move your apps around on the iPad and add it to the dock, how to search for apps, how to force quit apps, and how to delete apps. So first, it's a good idea to make folders to store like apps together. You can organize your apps by class, by what the app does. Maybe it's a writing app, or any other way to organize that makes sense to you, that you'll be able to find your apps easily. So on my iPad, I already made a books folder because I had a lot of ebook apps. I made a screen recording app, and the next one I would like to do is the different writing apps that I have. So first I'm going to locate an app. So I see I have Word here, so I think I'm going to add that together with Docs. I probably could also add Pages. That's another writing app. So I'm going to hold Docs and lay it on top of Pages, and it puts it in a folder. Now, it automatically labels it for you, but you can change that easily by touching up at the title, hit the X, and give it a name that would make sense to you to organize. So I'm going to say Writing Apps. And I'm done. Press the Home button. And I would like to add Pages to there. So let me see. I already added Pages. I think I want to add Word, because I do have the Word app. So I'm going to hold this, drag it up to the left to move. Whoops, a little too much. Let's see if I can find that writing folder. Here it is. And drop. Okay, so that's how to make folders to organize your apps. Now, another good tip is to move apps so that you see them right when you touch your iPad or open your iPad. You can move it to the dock screen. So I have messaging, my mail, I have self-service Loom, but I'm going to use Classroom a lot. So I'm going to move this down to the dock, and you can kind of decide where you want to place it. Okay. I'm going to move this one off. See if it'll let me. Yeah, because I'm going to take that out. And I think I'm going to also put on Drive, because I'm going to use that a lot this year. So I'll drag this down. Whoops. I'm going to hold, drag it down, decide where I want it, right here. Okay? Now, you can also delete apps from the dock. So if you hold down, whoops, let me try again. On all the apps, I'm going to hold. Let me try again down here. Well, I don't want the files. Well, let me try one more time. So you hold. And then you should be able to delete them. Okay? And then you'll delete. Now, last thing is closing apps. So sometimes you don't know, but apps are running in the background. You're not actually using it, but they're in the background. So you can force quit apps, or you can also find them easily by double tapping on the home button. So I'm going to double tap. And it shows what apps I have, so I can close some or go to an app. Now, let me try the deleting one more time. So I'm going to go to Instagram. I don't want that on here. I hold, and then I can delete where there's an X. Okay? And I'll delete Instagram. I haven't really been using the TC Studio, so I think I'll delete that. And then I can also move things off the dock. So if this doesn't have an X, it has a line, and it'll close it and get it out of there. Okay? Now, if you found that maybe I deleted an app I still need, you can grab it from self-service. So you can also reinstall apps that maybe you had deleted and you want to reinstall it. All right? And lastly, if you can't find an app, you can easily search by swiping all the way to the right and search. So maybe I'm looking for Flipgrid, and I'll search. Here's the app, and then it opens it up for me. Well, it wants me to do an update. Let me try again. Flipgrid, application, and here I am right into the app. Okay, so it looks like I need an update, but I'll do that next time. If you need an update on your iPad, now I'm going to go back to self-service because it said I needed an update. And let me take a look here. Here's Flipgrid. So I'm going to reinstall it, and that will update it. Because when I tried to use it, I haven't used it in a while, it needs an update. So do be mindful of that. And look, see there, I can push it. Now it's loading it. So I have the more recent version of Flipgrid, and that's important. So that's the end of this screen recording. Thank you for listening. If you have any issues with apps or questions, please contact your technology building specialist, and they'll be glad to help you. Thank you for listening.